26, and we'll give you the same. If you subtract 21 from 26, you will get 5. For example, if on 26 of any month, then the 5th of that month will also be Friday. For example, if 26th on any month or of any month of any year Friday, then the 5th of that month will also falls. The 5th of that month will also falls on Friday. Since adding for example, if 26th of the month falls of any random month falls on Friday, the 5th of the month will also falls on Friday. The 5th of the 5th of the month, the 5th of month of the same year, the 5th of that particular month of that, the 5th of the month, the 5th of the month of the 5th of that month of that same year will also fall on Friday. Since it's 3 weeks, or exactly 21 days earlier. And adding 5 is simpler. We know. So all we have did here is subtract the highest multiple of 7, which is less than 26. We know 7 3. All that we have done here is subtract the highest multiples of 7, that is 21 from 26, and we get 5. All that we have to do is subtract the highest multiple of 7 less than 26th of the month. All that we have to do is to subtract the highest multiples of 7 less than the month, which is less than the given date of the month. Highest multiple of 7, subtract highest multiple of 7, which is less than the given of the month, which is less than the given date of the month. 26 minus 25 equals 5. And if you see in any random calendar, the 5th of a month of any random year, of any random month year, will always same as the 26th of the month, since it's 3 weeks or 21 days earlier. For example, if 26th of any month of any specific year, for example 26th of any month, for example 26th of any random month of specific year falls on Friday, the 5th of the month will always fall on Friday. The 5th of that month will always fall on Friday. The 5th of that month will also fall on Friday. The 5th of that month the 5th of that month will also fall on Friday. The 5th of that month will also fall on Friday, since it's 3 weeks or exactly 21 days earlier. And adding 5 is simpler than adding 20. And adding 5 is simpler than adding 26. And adding 5 is simpler than adding 26. if adding 5 is simpler than adding 25, and adding 5 is simpler than adding 26 and will give you the same result, then why not use 5 instead of 26? Subtracting multiples of 7. Let's say you are asked about the 26th of a month. Regardless of the month or year, we can state with certainty that the 26th of the month will fall on the same date as 5th of the month, since it's 3 weeks or exactly 21 days earlier. For example, if 26th of any random month will fall on Friday, then for example, if 26th of the month of any random month will fall on Friday, then the 5th of that month will also fall on Friday. Since adding 5 is simpler and easier than adding 26 and will give you the same result, then why not use 5 instead of 26? All we have to do is subtract the highest multiple of 7, which is less than the given date. Since adding 5 is simpler and easier than adding 26 and it will give you the same result, then why not use 5 instead of 26? All you have to do is subtract the highest multiple of 7, which is less than the given date. The closest multiple of 7 near to 26, which is less than 26, is 21. 26 minus 21 gives us 5. Okay. Subtracting multiples of 7. Let's say you are given the date. Subtracting multiples of 7. Let's say you are given subtracting multiples of 7. Let's say you are asked about the 26th of the month. Regardless of the month or year, we can state with certainty that the 26th of the month will fall on the same day as 5th of that month. For example, if the 26th of any random month falls on Friday, then the 5th of that month will also fall on Friday. For example, if 26th of the month falls on Friday, then the 5th of that month will also falls on Friday, since it's 3 weeks or exactly 21 days earlier. So whenever we get a number higher than 6, all we have to do is subtract the greatest multiple of 7, which is less than the given date. So all we have to do is subtract the closest multiple of 7. Subtracting multiples of 7. Let's say you are asked about the 26th of a month. Regardless of the month or year, we can state with certainty that the 26th of month will fall on the same date as 5th of that month. For example, if 26th of any random month falls on Friday, then we can say that the 5th of that month will also fall on Friday, since it's 3 weeks or exactly 21 days earlier. Since adding 5 is simpler than adding 26 and will give you the same result, then why not use 5 instead of 26? If you learn to subtract multiples of 7, this makes your arithmetic. If you learn to subtract multiples of 7, this makes your arithmetic so easy and so simple that you won't have to worry about the addition problems any tougher than 6 plus 6 plus 6.